Rivalry week is upon us, but which rivalry should we actually be most thankful for? We're counting down the top 10 most bitter battles in college football history right now. Texas and Texas A&M cracks the top 10 despite the two programs not meeting since 2011. However, I'm sure Longhorn fans still get aggravated at the mention of the Aggies and vice versa. With Texas set to leave the Big 12, perhaps we will see the rivalry renewed at some point soon. Pittsburgh and West Virginia come in at number 9. And anytime a matchup is labeled the backyard brawl, you know there is vitriol from all involved. This matchup began in 1895, so there is definitely history, and after a 10-year hiatus, it shall resume in 2022. You never want to miss Mississippi State taking on Ole Miss, which is our 8th pick. I imagine both sides of this rivalry are ready to crack their opponent ahead of this season's Egg Bowl. Another intrastate showdown, this one between the Hurricanes and Seminoles, is 7th. Florida State got the best of the most recent meeting, but this is a matchup that has seen each program run off streaks, with Miami holding the overall edge 35-31. We stay in the South for an SEC number 6 between Florida and Georgia. The Gators and Dogs have met in Jacksonville every year since 1996, and Florida fans probably still have Georgia on the mind following this season's blowout Bulldogs win. Notre Dame and USC begin the top 5. The Irish had the advantage in the latest meeting back in October, but these two teams have been going back and forth for bragging rights since 1926, with only real-world events like World War II and the pandemic pausing, but not stopping it. Army and Navy taking the field is number 4. Obviously, the allure of this game goes beyond football, and we can all salute this showdown, which has been happening for well over a century and has been on national television every season since 1945. The Red River Showdown comes in at number 3, fresh off the latest classic meeting that saw the Sooners best the Longhorns 55-48. So we offer a tip of the golden hat whenever Texas and Oklahoma meet at the Cotton Bowl. Ohio State and Michigan is number 2, even though there has been a clear 1-2 when it comes to recent years of this rivalry. A win against the Buckeyes has been more than hard to come by for Jim Harbaugh and company, and Ohio State has won 15 of the last 16 meetings. But that probably doesn't take away from the meaning of the looming matchup for the Wolverines. And finally, the Iron Bowl comes in at number 1, Alabama and Auburn. Both programs have pedigree in the SEC and are of course located in the same state. While the tide has rolled in Alabama's direction in almost any game, the energy is ramped up, as they've been known to taste some L's when taking on the Tigers. And those are the top 10 college football rivalries ever. Agree or disagree? Comment below, and make sure to subscribe to Sports Illustrated on YouTube.